Hey, good morning, everyone. Hello, John, Julie. Good morning, Ed. How you doing? Paige, Al, Mike, Larry, JW. Good morning to you. Steph, how's everybody doing today? Happy Tuesday to everyone. Hello, Larry. Thomas, good morning. Whew, that was hot coffee. Mercy. Better let that cool down a little bit. Hey, okay, here we are. Yesterday, well, first, let me start with this because I'm going to remove this here in a second. I know a few people that have started using this. They downloaded this little program, and man, I've gotten some really cool feedback on it. Able to make little checklist when trading, and here's what I kind of have up here. And it's been a few days since I've messed with it, and there may be different checklists for different types of trading. Shorting, for instance, you might have one specifically for that. One for the 3/8 trap, which this is kind of for the 3/8 trap, I guess. Maybe for breakouts or something like that. Here's some things. Let me just run through them really quick. So, trading, I think, is probabilities is what it is. And so, I'm looking for a green trend-indicator. If that's one of my rules, I can check it off. Is the market right? And what I mean by the market is the market right. We're looking at the SPY here. Is it making you feel good if you want to be long? And that's what this is. This is for, a 3/8 trap. So is the market right? Say right now, what is today? Tuesday, November 29th, it's 8:52 pre-market. I would have to say the market is not right to be long. Not, just looking at price action, I'm going to say it's not right. So I can't check that. Is price over the trend indicator, which I guess maybe we kind of double dipped there maybe. Do we see a candle pattern signal? Do we see a candle pattern? Do we see price support? Do we see price resistance? Acknowledge that it's there because it is there. Do you see a path to profits? Are we in the buy zone? Are the targets set for whatever you're trading? And is the stop set? Well, if you put as many check marks as possible, in some cases there won't be, you won't have all the check marks here. In some cases, you as a trader, it's just, a little guidebook. I know pilots. That have been flying for years, and they still look at a list and check it off. Did they check this? Did they check that? Check the other thing. It's all about safety, is what it is, and putting the probabilities in your favor. So anyway, this is really cool. Thanks, Ed. Yeah, Julie, for everybody out here. It's called what was I just saw it here. Notezilla. Really cool. I love it, and it's, I don't know, really, really cool. So it might be worth download. It's free. It's free. Or maybe it's not free. I don't know, $10 a year or something stupid like that. Anyway, so let's put this away for a moment. Now let's talk about the market here. Actually, let's talk about this right here. Where did it go? Oh, I just had it here. Oh, daily thoughts right here. So this is one that I've been doing for a couple of days now, just creating my daily thoughts. And today, here's what I have what I'm thinking about today. First of all, I want to respect, I love the water, for those that don't know. I love boats, for those that don't know. My dream one day would be to sail the ocean. I've never done that, but that would be something I want to do. Sing songs with Jimmy Buffett, that kind of stuff, you know. So let's respect the trend of a navigating ship. Now, I want you to think about that, okay? Respect the trend of a navigating ship. And what we're going to do is we're going to look at price as the navigating ship. Now, we know there's rocks right here. We know that. We can see that. We can see that those rocks are there. But the ship is still navigating, and it's still navigating because the trend is still there. The trend is still there, and price is navigating to this area. So until that ship decides it doesn't want to go through this, this area of the water, maybe it wants to sail 100 miles in another direction to get around this storm, then we will know when it changes its course. And so far, we haven't changed our course. So respect the trend, both the downtrend and the uptrend, okay? Today, I expect a lot of soft trading, kind of like yesterday. Yesterday was very soft trading. It didn't heat up to the downside till late in the day, and I kind of expect the same today. Both trends now are in battle, is the way I see the market. And if we look at I changed the length of my trend here. If we look at this, that red line to the green line, they're not really in battle yet. Everybody's just floating around, happy-go-lucky, I don't know, smoking pot, who knows? They're having a gay old time. The downtrend is here, the uptrend is here. Well, the closer that those two lines get, the more the battle armor gets put on. The battle armor. And we're in battle now. Now it's a battle. Are we going to hold a trend? Or is this downtrend going to fail? Or are we going to break out? Now, we'll talk about this for a second. So what if we pull back and we break this trend, which everybody knows? I just use the trendicator. That's my biggest trend. Now I'm don't get me wrong. I'm not opposed to drawing lines. I get that. And that's going to go to the next thing I have to say. If we break the trendicator, find some support and start coming back up, that ship is decided to navigate through that storm. So we very well may break the trendicator. Just watch what happens. Now, we could definitely just crash to the downside. That is a definite possibility. Definite possibility. Anyway, I just think respect the trend, both trends. Price action and patterns remain bullish, in my opinion, on the daily, and that's because it's still trending. The weekly chart. Oh, you rascal. Let me bring that back up. And let's pin that to the top. There we go. Let's look at the weekly chart. The weekly chart, you can clearly see we're bumping our head in that resistance area. This dotted blue line is the 50-period moving average. Lots of resistance. Oh, there's a ton of resistance. No question about that. But we've also got an inverted head and shoulders here. Now, on any other given day, everybody would be screaming inverted head and shoulders. But because of all the sour news out there, we forget about the charts. Forget the news, pay attention to the charts. If it fails, it will fail. We will see that right in here. Notice the green dots right here? The trend indicator is green. So right now, this ship is still upright, and it is still navigating these waters. And it is still looking at the storm. The storm hasn't scared it away, and the storm hasn't sunk it yet. That was real positive, wasn't it? All I'm saying is respect the trend of the navigating ship, okay? All right, we went over everything. Let's get rid of this. Move that. I can move that back down there. All right. Today, we're already kind of cut into some time. What I want to do is after the market opens, we'll get a little bit more, we'll kind of change things up a little bit here today. After the market opens, everything gets settled down, then, which won't be too long after the open. Then I'm going to go through each one of these and I'll put some targets on it. We'll talk about it a little bit rather than just doing them and then just saying what they are. We'll do it, like I say, after the market opens. Anyway, BIDU is one I have on the watch list here. I think we have a nice bottom here. We've got a nice gap and 3/8 trap. Looks like we're popping up to that 50 period moving average. Let me make that just a tad darker. There we go. I am not looking at this as a buy today. It has to set up. Now, it was set up yesterday, but did not buy it. It was set up the day before, but did not buy it. Now it needs to be set up again. That's what I'll be looking for. And then we'll talk about targets after the open here. MPC, I'm keeping this on the watch list. I like the way it's still holding up here. A bit of a top, and you can see this area through here is a bit of a top and challenging for price. Well, if price can stabilize and start moving up a little bit, I see MPC as a buy. It's one we have on the scanner. We'll keep it on the scanner and alert members if I see it popping up or working. X, yesterday we talked about be nice to your X, man. X might be setting up really nice here. We start to see this breakout. We'll look for, more upside. There's one target, I think, 28.50. After the market opens, we'll also look at more targets, stop and whatnot. Entry. Coles might be setting up. This is one of those gap and trap charts. 50 period moving average starting to roll up just a little bit. Nice little rounded bottom. Beautiful rounded bottom through here. So we'll be looking at targets on that one. CMCSA is another one. We're trending up. That 50's curled up. We've got a good bottom here. You've got your trend working. We'll work on targets after the market opens. KHC, this is a pretty nice chart. I know a couple people in Hit and Run Candlesticks bought this yesterday, and I know a couple people are shopping for it. I'm shopping for it. Looks good. This might have a nice 14% move. We'll kind of play with that after the market opens here, and we'll figure out what we might be able to do with it. But those are 6 charts that we're adding to the watch list right there. And we'll just keep you posted and send notes out on that app. Alrighty. Okay. Whew, my voice. Let me get this turned off. This is kind of quick today. Get this all wrapped up. We'll see everybody here in about 25 minutes. Oh, one thing I wanted to do. Here, we better do this too. So there's not a whole lot today. Consumer confidence, Case-Shiller Home Price Index. Tomorrow there's some things. ADP report, GDP, international trade, Chicago PM, Zolt's number pending home sales, petroleum status report. And then, here's the big one. Mr. Powell speaks. So, I don't know. This could sink a ship or it could float a ship. So Be very cautious tomorrow on what comes out of any news tomorrow here. So we'll keep an eye on that. Alrighty. Okay, with that, I'm gonna get out of here, and I'll be back in about 20 minutes. And let's get this market open and have some fun today. Thank you, everybody. Take care. Appreciate you being here.